Hello and welcome everybody to the legend of the traveling TARDIS. I am your host, Paparazzo Dave Chapman. We're jumping in the TARDIS and we're spinning around and we're going to go to a galaxy far, far away. We're going to be talking about Sabacc, and more specifically Sabacc for Charity, a wonderful organization who play the Star Wars card game that Han Solo won the Millennium Falcon playing. Let's start with, what is Sabacc? Let's start there. Let's start right at ground zero, because we've got a lot of Doctor Who fans here as well who may never have heard of this before.
Every time we host an event or we attended a convention, we often start off explaining what Sabacc is and how easy it is to play it. You know, everyone has either heard of poker or have played poker, obviously. So it's very easy for us to go from there and start. Well, it's very similar to poker. You do this, you know. So
which is great. It's amazing that you can take, space poker. That's the easiest way to describe it.
But it's not gambling to shut down a YouTube channel.
So hopefully YouTube's listening, because yes, it is fake money. We do not use any real money at all, other than the donations. So we use the entry fee as the donation, and 100% of it always goes to charity. So we always have the charity rep along with us, and then that way, as the players are signing up, the charity rep is able to talk more about what they're about. You know, we often partner up with various charities. At MegaCon, for example, we did do Victim Service Center, but we've also done a Family Haven, Ronald McDonald House, Runway to Hope, and several other ones. So we don't necessarily stick with one charity. So the real money goes to them. The fake money is on our end.
Alan also says we play Sabacc at our gaming group in England.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's worldwide.
So we speaking of worldwide, we actually do have a worldwide tournament. So it's the World Sabacc Charity Tournament. And what we do is we essentially empower other people, other groups, what we call cantinas, to go out there and support their local charities by hosting these charity games anywhere in the world. And then we have prize sponsors all over the world as well that have donated towards the World Sabacc Charity Tournament. So we're essentially accepting anyone that is willing to host a game for charity. So these groups, these cells, cantinas, they host their own tournaments, and based on their ranking and how much they've donated, all that information goes to me. And then on the website, you're able to keep track of who in the world is first, second, all the way through however many players there are right now. The season starts in February and goes all the way to November. And we're only in March, and we already have well over 50 players around the world, a few of them in the UK. The global site is Outer Rim Sabacc League. So on that site, you should be able to find a cantina that's local to you, like where you are, on the outerrimsabaccleague.com page. And there you can find a cantina anywhere, or you can create your own cantina as well. If you don't want to go that route, you're able to join us online as well, again, using the Holocard Cantina app. And it's free. There's no ads or anything like that.
So there's the app right there. It's Holocard Cantina. Whoop.
Yeah, it's a great app. It is. My favorite thing about it is that it is free. It is ad free. There's no like pop-ups or anything like that, which could get really annoying when you're in the middle of a game.
Yeah.
So that's really, really great. And so the guys that are in charge of the Holocard Cantina app, they're also involved in the World Sabacc Charity Tournament as well. So it's really fun to have people from the UK, Sweden. I believe there's one from Poland. My goal what I would love to see, and we just started the world tournament this year. Last year it was just a national tournament. So if you go to the website right now, you'll notice there's a lot of American flags right now, but with a few sprinkled other countries. But the goal is to eventually see like the countries in South America, Japan, like Australia. I would love to see all like an assortment of different players from all over representing and doing good, just being a part of the community. But okay, so right now you have the Outer Rim Sabacc League page pulled up. So all those cantinas that are around the world, you're able to zoom in and find one near you. As you can see, the US has several. Over in the EU, there's a whole lot. So it's expanding a lot, really, and the game of Sabacc is growing a lot, is getting more fame.
One of our regular viewers, Billy Covington Jr., has what he does not realize is a loaded question. How long has this game been around?
Oh, well,
that's
so it's actually from the 80s. If I remember correctly, I believe it was in a Lando comic. That's where it first started. So what we know now as a traditional or classic Sabacc, back then it was just Sabacc. Like that was the only game until Disney came around and the movie Solo came out. Then Corellian Spike was introduced, which is personally my all-time favorite. So then Sabacc became a traditional classic Sabacc. Corellian Spike came, and then the Halcyon Star Cruiser sometime when I forgot when it opened, 2019 or 20. Everyone knows that Star Wars Hotel. It lasted about a year and a half or two, I think it was. But that Halcyon Star Cruiser introduced yet another variant called Coruscant Shift. So there you have three variants, and then I think it was last year or the year before, the game Outlaws came out, and then yet another variant came out called Kessel. So there are four main variants of Kessel of Sabacc, excuse me. At Sabacc for Charity, we play all of them. So as far as what we use for tournaments, for example, we're able to use any of them, or any other cantina is able to use whichever variant they wish. There's cantinas here in Orlando that only are specific to Shift. They only play Shift. There's another cantina that only plays Hintaro. I don't know if you're familiar with the dice game Hintaro. So everyone has their opportunity to choose their in-universe Star Wars game to raise money for charities. Again, the objective is always to use this platform to reach out to other players, to join a community and give to charities. That's in a nutshell. That's really what we're about.